On the tongue of your father, your grandfather speaks to your children, calling them to come and water the land that has raised and nurtured them, traveling the not so easy road that waits at a distance. A dream of your father and his father to be carried by your children and their children, to seed a new life into the womb of these soils and watch yet another generation grow. Here, on these same lands before the beauty of the city comes to hypnotize their eyes. We delight in the beauty of these unfinished narratives, of every joy and pain our faces have cultivated over time. We speak hope into what we know have wrinkled and decayed in our presence, gave the old a new skin, a new voice, a name that leaves a stain wherever it is called, oozing with a gigantic promise, a beacon of hope, a light that shines its blessings amongst us all. This is the collective harvest of 1,000 dreams. This is the prayer of 1,000 villages. Together we plaster the wounds of the past, only to watch them bleed before our eyes. Rivers with backbones that still carry the agonies of the past, we recognize them as we stand on these new fields that now dress themselves in colors of green, staring face to face with the truth of our histories, acknowledging black bodies in white spaces. We naked our eyes to the magnanimity of every voice that feels safe enough to leak its vulnerability before us. Fuel it by the stories of a people whose veins are connected to their roots. A new daybreak that still holds the scars of yesterday. A song whose lyrics are the people, we are the people. With a body whose majestic wounds speak of the systems that fight against its own people. We are the beautiful flowers that bloomed out of the cracks of these concrete floors. We call ourselves to assemble here, where the quiet crumbles and our eyes are made to listen to the echoes of our future beating like a djembe. We throw our fist into the belly of the sky as they hear the cacophony of our united anthems. We break down the walls that made us, witnessing lines erase themselves only to pave way for the new. The seeds of hope, the seeds of light, the seeds to a new generation. You and I. You and I are lyrics to a song we are learning to sing. This song, we've lent it our skin, move our body to its rhythm. This song, its words so deep and heavy they break our jawlines. This song, we wrapped it around our voice and speak in its light. This song is nameless, but the ones with names call her existence. Again we search in the complexions of the ones we have lost in the crowd of nothingness, only to find ourselves staring back at ourselves, unafraid of who we are and have become. An eye that has witnessed the past now comes to read its pages before us. Who are we not to listen to the beauty of these delicate scars and laughters? Sing my people to where they belong when the morning comes. You carry my photo with you in your mind's eye. I am she, Zianda, daughter of the faceless wind. My death is still living before you. I am a pale fire burning soft. I am unknown to many. My mother, she prays in her language and God understands. There is no prayer that God does not understand. My mouth, a canvas for all the wounds I carry. I am the kind of silence that feeds on itself, questioning, why do daughters die before their mothers? Why must there not be any negotiation when it comes to love and death? Only a reservoir of memories loitering under our sides. A wave of anger that quenches itself, stares at the nectar of the sun, weaving hope into the hearts of the people whose prayers have been denied. This is the skeleton on which we throw our fleshes on, and time is listening. So we speak in her tongues and reflections. Slowly age comes to ambush the body and makes it surrender. Together, we are what remains of the times we have witnessed. A dance of one's own feet waiting. A stadium of tired people staring into the camera. A horse with a human name galloping in the field. A hand that is willing to give until it runs dry and empty. A mountain of memories falling into shallow waters. A burst of laughter that melts after the doors have closed. A naked tree standing in the open air, under the sun's anger and the love of the moon. The sins of the past breathing on the tongue of the new, trying to wipe off stains from the fabrics of our societies. An ocean of applause for how far we have come as a people. We are the people who survived all these atrocities, and now we celebrate. We remember the darkness and how the light came to dance in its stomach. We remember the colors of every dress that once wore humans, now wearing themselves. Gyrating in the wind where everything stays undefined. Until a man comes to touch its emptiness and give it a face. Until a man comes to match his culture with ours and sing a song of change. Wear your ring on my finger, my darling, and if it fits, I will marry you tomorrow. Love will be the end of our suffering and distance someday. But again, look around you. Look around me. Tell me, what is the point of living? Because in the end, don't we all become stories in someone else's mouth?